check it.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you some of the do's and don'ts of living in the UK. First of all, I would like to say thank you guys for stopping by. For those of you who are just seeing my channel for the first time, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share and comment. Just drop your opinion on how you feel about what I'm saying, and together we'll learn from each other. And for my returning subscribers, I thank you all so much. Thank you for coming always to support my channel. I really do not take your love for granted. Thank you a lot. Number one, learn to be punctual. When you have an appointment, learn to keep to time. Do not be someone that everybody is waiting for. People value their time. Don't practice the habit of always going late, using African time. You know what we call African time? A situation whereby somebody schedule an appointment for 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock you're not even there yet. So don't do that here. It's a very offensive and it's considered to be rude in this country. You don't keep people waiting. Learn to be on time. Learn to keep to an appointment. The time you agreed on, learn to keep to that time and don't be late. If at all you're going to be late, let it be like 3 minutes late or so. Learn to keep to time. Don't keep other people waiting, because time is money. You don't expect people to leave all what they're doing and keep waiting for you, because it is a rude thing to do. Keeping others waiting is disrespectful. People see you as non-civilized. Learn to stay on the queue, like obey the rules of queuing in this country. Never ever jump queue, because people are going to see you as rude, number one. Number two, they are going to see you like maybe you have mental problem. Maybe they will also see you as a drunkard. That is the perception you give to people when you jump the queue. They don't joke with it. So you have to learn how to stay on the queue. Kindly ask who is the last person on the queue, and they will show you. You stay behind the person. You don't need to jump the queue. You don't need it. You have to learn to obey the rules of queuing in this country. It is highly, highly important. So learn to obey the rules of queuing. Do not jump the queue, and respectfully stay in your position. Avoid talking too loud. Avoid talking too loud, either on the phone or when you are talking to people. It doesn't matter their age. Try to talk as calmly as possible, because people like quietness in this country. In this country, you have to learn to behave and coordinate yourself. Do not talk too loud. Do not yell. Do not yell at people, because it's considered as rude. They see it as very, very rude. Even if you're not yelling, talking loud is seen as being rude also. So learn to talk calmly. Number 4, avoid fare dodging. Fare dodging is that time where you pass a barrier without touching your Oyster card on it. You pass, you think nobody's watching you. That is fare dodging. You travel without paying. You're supposed to pay for your transport. So avoid it. It's unacceptable by the TFL. They don't joke with it. It is a criminal offense. Do not do it. Don't let anybody talk you into it. So stop. If you have been doing it before, or you are just coming into the UK, do not indulge in fare dodging. It is highly, highly unacceptable. So learn to keep to rules that is guiding transport for London. TFL do not joke with it. When they catch you, they are going to give you a fine. It can lead to persecution. So avoid it and live a happy life in the UK. Story time. There was a man who dodged a TFL barrier. and went on and used the TFS service. So trying to come out, he was caught. Trying to dodge out of the station, he was caught, and he was given a fine to pay. This guy did not pay. You know what happened to the person? He's in Nigeria right now as I'm talking to you. So you wouldn't want that. After all your efforts, you would not want that to happen to you. So try as much as possible not to indulge in these things. Number 5, be kind with your word. Learn to talk to people politely. Learn to talk to people in an appropriate manner. Don't be mannerless. Don't be that person that is full of anger all the time. You talk to people always in a rude manner. You talk to people in such a way that they will feel so bad after communicating with you. You don't know how people react to what you are saying. People react to words differently. Some people can accept whatever you are saying. They can cope with it. They can deal with it. But while others, you are actually killing them inwardly. Remember that words are powerful. What you expect people to do to you and say to you is what you should do to others. You remember in the Holy Book where it says, love your neighbor as yourself. Treat others the way you want to be treated. If you want to be treated with respect, I keep saying this word. If you want to be treated with respect, learn to treat others with respect. Respect is reciprocal. You cannot treat others with disrespect and expect them to pamper you. You don't expect them to come back with calmness if you treat them with harshness. Number 6, learn to use the magic words. These magic words work magically. That is why it is called magic word. It helps to calm people down when they are angry. It helps to put people in a good mood. It makes people want to help you. It makes people want to do things for you. So learn to use this magic word. Number 1 of the magic word is please. Please is used when you want somebody to help you. When you need somebody's assistance, learn to use that word, please. Don't just walk into people and say, do this for me, do that for me. I want this, I want that. Or can you do this one for... Try and use the word please before anything. Part 3, learn to say thank you. When somebody renders you help, learn to say thank you. It is very, very important. And when you don't do these things, people see you as a rude person. So learn to keep up with this magic word. Number 4 is may I. You use this word when you need permission. You want permission to do certain things from people. So use that word, may I. The next one is sorry. When you offend anybody, learn to say sorry. It is very, very important. It helps to bring down the person's mind. It helps to bring down the person's anger. Many of us don't know how to say that word, sorry. Sorry, please, thank you. So many people do not know how to say that word. Many people do not know how to use that word. They see it as condescending. They see it as bringing themselves too low. My dear, that word is magical, like I said. It is very, very good to use. It helps a lot. So learn to always say thank you, sorry, especially please. When you offend somebody, use the word sorry. Next one is excuse me. If you want to stop somebody from doing something, maybe you want the person's help, excuse the person first. The next one is you're welcome. When somebody says thank you to you, you don't just say okay and walk away. Learn to say you're welcome. When somebody says thank you, you say you're welcome. Don't say yeah, okay. Just say you're welcome and that's it. It doesn't bite, it doesn't hurt to say it. Number 7, Avoid too much compliments, especially in a workspace. Be mindful of compliments. Some people are very good at complimenting. You know, where we are coming from, we learn to appreciate people. Oh, we say so many things like, oh, you look so yummy, you look so beautiful, you look so attractive, you look so sexy, you look so many things. We say these things to people even when we are not so familiar with those people. So learn to limit what you say. Don't say those words here. Don't say you look sexy, you look yummy, you look, before you know, you get a lawsuit. So don't do it. It is not good. It is not acceptable. So learn to keep it on a low. You can only say, oh, you look fabulous today, and that's it, maybe for 1 month. Pestering people with compliments is going to be seen as harassment. Too much compliments, too many comments when you see somebody, oh, you look this, it's going to get you in trouble. Stop doing it, or don't do it at all when you get to the UK. Avoid too much eye contact, especially in your workspace and with an opposite sex. Please avoid too much eye contact. There's a message you pass with your eye contact. There's a message you pass to the other person. So even if you don't mean a word, people see your eye contact and read meaning to it. So if you don't want to get in trouble, avoid too many eye contact. 9. Do not stand on the left side of the escalator. Learn to stand on the right side. That is the rule of the escalator. So learn to abide by it. Don't stay at the middle because other people are going through. You need to stand on the right side and let other people go through. The left side is for people who are walking. So if you are standing, stand on the right side and do not stay at the center. Do not stand on the center of the escalator. Learn to stay on one side. You will even see other people standing on the right side. Learn to abide by that. Do not stand on the way of others. By standing on the left, you are actually blocking other people's way. So you have to stand on the right and let other people go through. Those people walking through the escalator are the ones that are supposed to use the left side. Hence, you are standing. You have to stay on the right side to avoid confusion. Do not confuse the users. Learn to obey the rules and regulation guiding whatever or wherever you are. Number 10, do not overcrowd the walkway. When you are walking, stay on one side. It's almost like an escalator rule, but it doesn't have a particular side where you need to stay. If you are walking with your family and friends, please maintain one side of the road, because people are going through. You don't want them to push you off the road to pass. Jam packing the road, crowding the road, spreading out on the road is seen as rude in this country. You don't want people to push you off the road and pass. So learn to walk on one side of the road. You are going with your family and friends, learn to maintain one side of the road. Do not spread out on the road and expect people to be happy. They are going to see you as uncivilized. They are going to see you as timid. People who are just not into their system. With that being said, if you have any comment about what I just said, or do you have any other contribution you need to add to what I have just said so far, please do where to drop your comment at the comment section. I would like to say thank you to you all for staying tuned and watching this video to the end of it. I really appreciate. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your always coming back to watch the video. I appreciate. And for you guys who just came across this YouTube channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for supporting this small channel, and thank you for encouraging me, because your encouragement goes a long way in helping me to create more videos. and it's going to help me to grow this channel and make it as large as possible. And I believe with your support, the sky is my starting point. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Have a blessed day and stay safe.